My name's Greg Poljasic, stuntman scientist. Going to be talking about practical stage effects, blood, guts, gore, things you can make at home with ingredients you can buy at any grocery store. These effects are perfect for your cosplay, zombie movie, vampire movie, or theatrical production that needs special effects. So let's go inside and give me a black eye. Let's just go inside.
I'm with my friend Shannon Thompson, a professional makeup artist in the entertainment industry, and she's going to show us simple special effects makeup.
Yes, so today what we're going to do is a black eye and a bloody nose.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about the black eye first. So what happens with a black eye is that the capillaries that are underneath the skin, which is the blood that's underneath the skin, is broken.
Right.
And that creates a bruise underneath the skin, hence why you'll see the black eye effect, all right? Sometimes it'll create a pocket, meaning that you'll see it swelling up a little bit. Now, a black eye changes over time.
Right.
So a black eye that's 2 or 3 or 4 days old is going to look more green and look more yellow. That's the body healing itself.
You bet.
But a fresh black eye is not healing itself yet. It's trying to contain it in one area, so that's why it creates a pocket and creates the bruise that it is. You want to keep in mind on a fresh black eye that when you first do it, or a first black eye happens, it's not going to really show up for about 10 to 20 minutes, and then you'll start seeing the effects of it.
Right.
The color is going to be bright blue, bright purple, and a little bit of red.
Right.
If the skin is broken, then you will see blood coming through.
Okay.
So the black eye we're going to create today, the skin is going to be broken a
All
little
right.
bit, okay?
Yes.
All right, and so a little bit of blood is going to come through.
Okay.
And we'll have thick blood and liquid blood.
Excellent.
All right? So we're going to talk about the supplies that we need for us to create this black eye.
Okay.
All right. So the shopping list that you're going to need are going to be eyeshadows. So you're going to do a powder eyeshadow. All right. And you're also going to use an eyeshadow base, which is also called a primer. You can use that word interchangeably.
Right.
A red lipstick, that's going to be a matte lipstick, meaning it's non-shiny. So you don't want to get the creamy one.
Yeah.
And you want to get a red eyeliner or lip liner.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Sometimes they don't make eyeliners that are red. So
And
you can get these at any drugstore that has a makeup section in it, or a grocery store that has a makeup section in it. All right, so don't be intimidated. You can go there, and they're not that expensive at all. You also want to keep in mind that your eyeshadows don't have shimmer in them.
Okay,
all right,
good.
because you don't want to have glitter on your face.
Are you sure for my black eye I want to have a little bit of glitter in it? You know, it can be extra special and shiny?
No, you don't want any glitter in it. Now, the black eye that we're going to create right now is going to be for stage, okay? So it's going to be a little bit more dramatic than normal because the people need to be able to see it from far away.
Absolutely.
If you were doing this for something that was a little bit closer, like a video or a movie or something, you would make it to be not as dramatic and not as big. So this one's going to be a kind of an exaggeration of that. All right, so I'm going to use a metal mixing palette, and I'm also going to use a metal spatula. These are just fancy makeup things. If you didn't have them, you can use just a hand mirror or a mirror, and you can use a butter knife. All right, so we're going to take that eyeshadow base or eyeshadow primer, whichever one you want to do. I'm taking a big chunk of it, and I'm going to put 3 or 4 little sections, about 4 little sections. And that's going to be kind of like our glue to put it together. And then you want to clean off that spatula, and that's just a fresh tissue. And then what you're going to do after that is I'm going to take my purple eyeshadow, and that's the powder eyeshadow, and we're going to scrape it out. You see how cool that is? And then you're going to mix that together. So you see how it's becoming a paste? Again, we're building. So you're going to just take a little bit more of the purple.
Very cool.
And that's going to darken it up a little bit.
So we're essentially making our own cream makeup?
Yeah, we're making our own cream makeup.
That's
now,
so
they
cool.
have some that are on the market that are already made and put together, so you wouldn't have to do this process.
Right.
But again, we're using this on our own.
Well, the best thing about making your own products is you have a certain control. There's a learning curve, of course. You're going to learn, and the first time through, you may get it, and that's great. But if you don't get it the first time, you keep trying, keep playing. It's all little tiny experiments to find the product that works best for you. And if you know how to make it, then you can tailor it to each individual product. Ready-made products are great because they're ready to go. You can buy it and you can use it right off the bat. But if you know how to make it, you can change it.
All right, so we're going to create that process, and now we're going to take that blue color and we're going to mix that together.
Got it.
You see how it's showing up.
Wonderful.
And then we're going to take the green.
Okay.
We're going to mix that together. And if you use it all in one area, you won't have to create a lot of different mess.
Okay.
All these are art supply brushes that you can buy from any art supply store. You can even get them at a drugstore, and these are like throwaway brushes, so you get a pack for like, you know, less than $10.
Great.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take that brush and we're going to apply it to the area of the eye. So what happens a lot of times is the capillaries normally, if someone hits you directly here, so you want to know if they're going to hit you with the open fist or a closed fist, all right, okay? So if it's open, then that means that the area will probably be black around this area. If it's closed, it's going to be concentrated in that area, so you want to know that. We're starting with the purple color, okay? And we're going to apply that around the lower part of the eye.
Right.
So we want to get it on with the brush, and then you're going to use your finger, okay? And you're going to blend that around, and you're kind of creating a half a C type of.
Okay.
And then we're going to take just a little bit more that's on that brush, and we're going to come up a little bit more inside of the eye. We'll just take the finger, and we're going to blend that in. Now on the other side of the brush, we're going to just add a little bit of the blue right on top of the purple.
Okay.
And again, bruises are a myriad of colors.
Right.
So it's not like you should see one color to the other color. So we're going to add that, and then I'm going to go slightly up into the side and corner of the eye.
Right.
Okay? And then we're going to take our finger again, and we're just going to blend.
Okay.
It might feel like a little bit of massage.
Right, that's nice. Yes. I'm going to need it for my right eye, too.
All right.
They feel
And then
unbalanced.
Close your eye for me, and then we're going to take that blue, and we're going to come across the top of the eyelid just a little bit.
Okay.
And we're going to come up into the eyeball area just
Mm-hmm.
a little bit, and then we're going to tap. Look all the way up for me, and then we're going to take that green color and go right underneath the eye. It may look and feel a little funny, and we're going to blend down. All right, so look all the way up again, and then we're going to tap, 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 tap.
I'm the worst with eyes. I
You're
can be
doing
punched.
great.
I can jump
You-
off of
you
things,
look-
but I can't. If somebody touches
You
my
look
eye.
normal. So we're going to just take a wedge sponge, and these are just makeup sponges, right?
Okay, right.
And we're going to break it in half. You see how when we break it in half, it has texture in it?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's face, when it's broken up or you get a black eye, is pretty. We're just going to tap and move, and what's that going to do is going to add texture
Mm-hmm.
to that black eye. All right? And so we're blending, blending, blending. And as you see from us adding the texture and blending it, it already is creating the effect that there's red there, and we haven't even put red there yet.
Excellent.
All right? Another great thing to use is these are little sponges. They're called sea sponges. You can get them at any art supply store. These are another way for you to be able to put texture in it, okay? All right? So I'm just going to show you that, and that's going to give you just a little bit bigger kind of pores.
Okay.
So the next thing we're going to do after that is we're going to take our red eyeliner, all right? And this is a chunky red eyeliner. And chunky red eyeliners are easier to use, and the reason why is so you can get into the eye faster.
Got it.
All right. So I'm going to have you look your eye all the way up. I know.
Here we go.
And we're going to go into the membrane of the eye or the waterline of the eye. All right.
Okay.
And we're going to go across there.
Oh my
You're
God.
doing great, amazing, outstanding. It's okay if it falls underneath. All right. Beautiful. You see how I moved on the top, and we're just going to paint it up a little bit. Close your eye for me, and we're just going to blend. Open your eye. Look all the way up. Oh my God! Look how horrible it looks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Unlike other makeups where you want it to look pretty and precise and perfect,
Right.
when you're creating a black eye, it's not pretty, it's not precise,
Right.
it's not perfect. So the idea is for it to look kind of messed up. So you don't want it to
Sure.
have perfect circles and perfect
Yeah,
lines.
there's no perfect black eye. You just hit somebody in the face, you get whatever you get. So it can be anything. So have fun. Explore with your black eye.
So remember that blood that we made earlier? We're going to take the side of the sponge, that a clean side, but the inside that has the
Okay.
texture. We're going to just dip it into the cup, and look how great that is. And then we're going to add that to the side of the eye. All right? So that's the capillaries in the skin that was opened up a little bit and
Right.
starting to dry. And we're going to come up just a little bit more. And the more areas that you put it in, the more effect. And again, this is where you could
Right.
be as creative as you want to be. And then this blood we bought from the store, and the reason why we bought it from the store is because we need to be able to put it in the mouth and in the skin. It needs to be safe, all right? The ones that you make on your own that don't, and it also doesn't stain the skin,
Right.
are not great for you to be able to use on your body and in your mouth. So this one we bought from the store. I put it in a needle nose bottle so we can direct it better. We're gonna just take the needle nose, and we're gonna add that to the face to keep the dripping idea of it. And then we're gonna take that sponge and create that as more. And now you have a black eye.
I didn't even see the guy, I was just outside the parking lot, I didn't even know what I did to him, and he just came up and he hit me, and I just wanted to be friends.
Now, sometimes what happens when you have a black eye, you get a bloody nose, all right? And the reason why you get a bloody nose is because your body is affecting and reacting. Some
Okay.
people get a bloody nose because the temperature outside is too hot or too cold. But for this, they're getting a bloody nose because the capillaries and all the blood is making a deposit that's going
Right.
down into your sinuses that's now dripping out of your body.
Out of the
It
blood
needs
bank.
to come out,
Yeah.
all right? So it's either going to come out of your mouth, it's going to come out of your nose, or it's going to come out of another part of your
Okay.
body. Sometimes it'll even come out of your ears.
Nice.
All right. All you want to do is take that same blood, and that's safe for you to be able to use for
Right.
your skin, and we're going to have you lift your head back a little bit, and we're going to take it into the nose, into the cavity part, and we're going to create it around and move your face down, and it naturally starts shrinking. Falling. If it falls into the person's mouth, it's okay for them to lick it. And so now we have a black eye
That tastes good.
that the capillaries are broken and the skin is exposed. And so for the blood is exposed, and then we have a bloody nose. And I think it looks quite cool.
For your next night out. Thank
I
you
would
very
go out
much.
with
To the hospital.
Yes.
Well, that's a black eye, bloody nose from ingredients that you can get at the grocery store or you can find in your mother's makeup cabinet. So go ahead, have a good time with it. You can't get it wrong. Have fun, play, experiment. Thanks very much, Shannon.
You're welcome. Oh, and also it washes off with soap and water.
You bet. That's important. All right. Thanks. I
You're
feel so beat up. Oh, I need some medicine. Somebody give me some aspirin, something, please. A steak.